Well, and I heard through the grapevine too that you have a little web show yourself.
Yes.
Is that correct? Tell me a little bit about your show.
It's a Blog Talk Radio show, and it's actually on Blog Talk Radio. That's the website. And we do that every single Tuesday night. We have our fans can log in. They can heckle us on a live chat. We have a live webcam. We have guests in the studio. My brother and I, we do live requests and play our new stuff for people. And we talk about our album. It's just every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock we do it.
And is it country music based?
It is, yeah. Sometimes we'll have our whole band come on and do a live rehearsal or a concert for our fans, because some of our fans are in Nashville and in Texas and all over the state, and they can't get to all of our stuff, and so we'll do it online for them to see from their living room.
Well, and where can people, aside from listening to your web show, where can they learn about your stuff, see what's coming up next for you? Where can they find you?
I keep my website really up to date. It's ericdodge.com.
Okay.
And then, as you know, my Facebook, I keep it up to date.
We're Facebook friends. Kendall teases me about having so many Facebook friends. Me and Eric Dodge are Facebook friends as well.
Friends.
That's a good way to see what's coming up, though, because you get those notifications and all that. So befriend Eric.
That's right. We talked about doing this on Facebook, right?
Yes, here, so. Definitely. So. Well, wonderful. I am so excited for these things that you've got coming up. The Good Day Dixie is going to be to a lot of them, so we're excited about that. And right now, I was going to say I can smell some good smells coming from the kitchen, but they're not that good of smells right now, because what we're doing in the kitchen is figuring out new ways to use hard-boiled eggs. Have you got any good ways to use hard-boiled eggs?
You know, every Easter we have egg fights.
Really? Is that painful?
You just hit the egg, and whoever cracks first loses.
Well, we can go in the kitchen and try to do some egg fights with Eric Dodge. So let's head over there.
Hi, thanks guys. I love being here on Good Day Dixie. What we're going to be doing today is a spinach salad with a warm bacon vinaigrette. And the reason why I chose this is that if your fridge is anything like mine right now, it's full of Easter eggs. And I'm trying to come up with ways that I can to use up hard-boiled eggs. We've already done the deviled eggs thing. My kids aren't big fans of potato salads, so I thought I'd try something a little bit different. And to make this spinach salad, we start with about 5 to 6 slices of bacon. And we're just going to cut that up into small pieces and get that browning. We're actually about done on the browning process right here. So take a plate with some paper toweling, and we're just going to drain the bacon, just like so. But you want this cooked really well. You want pretty much as much of that bacon fat rendered out as possible so you get nice, crisp bacon left behind. Now, you got to make sure that when people are coming through your kitchen, don't let them steal the bacon. So many times I make a recipe with bacon and I go to use it and it's all gone by the time I get to it. Okay, almost done here. Now what you want to do is you want to empty out of your pan most of the bacon fat. Just go ahead and pour that into a heat-proof bowl, and then return to the pan about 3 tablespoons worth. You know what, that looks to be about, you know what, I'm going to add a little bit more of that bacon fat back. You want about 3 tablespoons of bacon fat in the bottom of your pan. And then you're going to take about a 1/4 to a 1/2 of a red onion, and you can either dice it or you can slice it up here like I did. And you want those onions to come out nice and soft. So you're going to saute those for 2 to 3 minutes. We don't have that much time here today, so they're going to be a little bit crisp. Oh, with that bacon smell with the red onion, it smells so good. Okay, now while that softens up, what we have here is 6 ounces of baby spinach. Now this came already washed. But if you buy the spinach just in the bunches, make sure that you wash your spinach really well because it tends to hold a lot of sand and grit in. But this is 6 ounces of baby spinach that's been washed and dried really well. And as you can see here, we have a clove or 2 of garlic that's been minced, and we're going to make our dressing. Let me grab one more bowl real quick. And for our dressing, we're going to start with about 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Or if you like, you can use a balsamic vinegar. I really like that too. So we got about 2-3 tablespoons of vinegar. And you want about a teaspoon or so of sugar, depending on how sweet you like it. Add a little more. do a pinch of salt. Not too much salt because you have a lot of salt in your bacon there. And about a 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. Okay. Then you're just going to whisk that up till your sugar dissolves. Okay, see how our onions are doing. Looking pretty good here. Okay. Now after your onions have softened up a bit, you're going to add your garlic in. Now the garlic only needs to cook about 15 to 30 seconds. You'll know by the smell when it's ready. Okay, you can smell it now, releasing its flavors. It smells so good in here. Okay, now we're just going to take our vinegar dressing here, give it a good whisk. Now you might want to stand back a little bit when you pour this vinegar in because it's going to steam up quite a bit. Okay. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Oh, that smells so good. Okay. You just want to cook that long enough to loosen up the brown bits from the bottom of the pan. Turn off your stove. Now we're going to pour this right over your spinach. Just like so. And then we're just going to toss that up. Toss that till your spinach gets just a little bit wilted from the heat of the dressing. And then put that on your serving plate. I like to serve this salad with a little bit of avocado and some tomato. It goes great with the bacon and the egg. Just like that. Sprinkle some of the bacon on there. And of course, some of your quartered Easter eggs, just like so. And it is a great way to use up your leftover Easter eggs. Thanks for joining us. Back to Good Day Dixie.